Supernatural is definitely different than a lot of things I've done. I think the most similar thing that I've done is probably Dark Angel, just because it deals in sort of a sci-fi genre. But the character's a bit more, he's a bit more grown up, and you know that just comes with growing up myself. So I get to play a little bit older. And I'd say the unique camaraderie between the two brothers is something that I've never really got to experience. So it's cool. Working with Linda was really cool. I love The Exorcist. I loved it, you know, when I saw it for the first time many, many years ago. It got a good scare out of me, so it was neat to kind of play around with her and work with her and talk to her about it, and she was fun. She was a good person. My '67 Chevy Impala. And the fact that Dean always gets to have guns and gadgets, and it's kind of like it's like a poor man's Bond. I love it. Working 15 hours a day is, I don't remember it. I kind of block it out because I fall asleep somewhere around the 13 and a half period. And then they just kind of shake me and then prop me up on a stick. Sam, salt gun! That's a tough one. I mean, I'm very partial to the pilot, just because that kind of set the whole course in motion. Along the way, there's been some really, really cool ones. I really like Dead in the Water, which was in the first season. It helped me kind of formulate my character in Dean, and it really kind of helped peel back some layers and help me understand who this guy was. It also gave us Kim Manners, which has been a true blessing to the show. You know, we get that question all the time if something supernatural's happened on set, and to date, no, nothing necessarily unexplainable has happened. But I will say that we shoot in this hospital, an actual working mental hospital. The buildings that we work in are abandoned, are no longer used, but were once used at times. So it's fairly creepy walking around those halls when there's no lights on, and we do it a lot, especially late at night. Most memorable moment on set, our director and executive producer, Kim Manners, decided to get us back for a little prank we pulled on him. And in order to do that, had to get the entire crew involved. While Jared and I were shimmying down this I guess, giant hole sewer system, we got down to the bottom, and there was no way out other than to just crawl back up through the top. Well, once we got down there, the camera was on us. It was the last shot of the day. A few of the crew guys decided to pick up 5-gallon buckets of water and just dump them on us, so Kim's got his coming. The hardest scene to shoot, it's got to go to the bee episode, the bugs. Shooting a scene in a room not much bigger than this with 60,000 stinging bees. I don't think I've ever been that frightened while acting. There's definitely been times when, oh, I almost got hit by that car, that's kind of scary, or oh, this. But when I'm in a controlled environment and they're like, oh yeah, here you go, buddy, step in there with 60,000 bees, that's a good one. Not so fun.